Got your ass. Clickbait, baby. Clickbait. Got your ass. That's right, baby. Caught your ass.
Cock sucking ass motherfucking K-Dot bitch ass bots are coming
to
drop.
Tell that nigga.
Go ahead, motherfuckers. Go ahead, you bitch ass motherfucker.
That's right. That's right. Type. Start typing, little bitch.
Start typing, you dumb motherfuckers.
All right, man.
I know what you're gonna say. Oh, it went over our head. Oh yeah, we already know. Oh yeah, it went over our
head. It didn't go over our head. It went right through it because it was nothing. It was boring as fuck. It was the most boring fucking halftime show I've ever seen. No, I'm just kidding. But so overall, it was mid, but it wasn't bad, wasn't good. It was like right in the middle. Maybe it was a little good because of Not Like Us, but it was mid. But anyways, come on to the show and talk with us. Or start typing in little fingers. But either way, welcome to the Two Easy Podcast, baby. Much love. Yeah, so this one's going to YouTube. So hello YouTube. But yeah, now we multi-stream. So we get our streams mixed up.
We still fuck with you guys. But yeah, man. A lot of shit has happened, and we had to make a separate video for this shit, man.
Yeah.
This controversy that's going on. I mean, it's not even a controversy. To me, it's controversy, but it's not really controversy. It's just some epic shit went down, right? Some epic shit went down. But why don't you start off, partner? Are you going to explain the whole situation?
All right, so where we starting off at?
So we're just gonna get right to it, man. We're gonna get right into the down and dirty. We're gonna do the Raw Ball episode later, but for right now, what we want to talk about is Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah. So with that,
actually, we're talking about the halftime, but we can't talk about the halftime without talking about Drake because hey, that's what he fucking did.
Yeah.
He made a statement about Drake.
Yeah.
I don't
say Drake.
I thought the shit was over.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna play it for the Super Bowl. I mean, that's your biggest song. You just won 5 Grammys off that shit. So of course he's gonna play it. But the fact that they were teasing it to make it seem like they weren't, I'm like, nigga, you gonna play it. That's your biggest song. How are you not gonna play it? You know what I mean? And so, like I said, I'm not. Everybody was making a bigger deal than what it was. They're like, oh my gosh, Drake should be hurting right now. Drake is in Australia. He is making millions of dollars, and he's gonna make millions of dollars more this coming Valentine's Day when he drops that new album. This man is not worried about Kendrick, dog. Kendrick, and the thing is, as big as this was supposed to be, or his biggest moment, which is usually the Super Bowl for any musician or any artist or anything, it was mid. It was mid. It was like from the beginning of the show, crickets. All you're seeing is Kendrick walking around those tight ass pants and that big ass jacket. Like that. I'm like, dog, fucking dog, you walking so sassy, like, dog. You walk so sassy, like you would have thought it was a Pussycat Dolls doing those fucking struts and shit. Like, I get what they were trying to do, but I get what they were trying to do.
Kendrick,
Mr. Mark,
you made your biggest moment. I mean, you already had your biggest moment, right? Last year in June. I guess that was your biggest moment, whatever. That was your biggest stage moment. But for you to expand your catalog yourself without any other stimulus package people, you don't, without having Drake, right? For you to expand your own catalog at the Super Bowl, you failed. You made everything about politics and Drake.
Yeah. I mean, it had a political message, and I was like, okay, I get it. Samuel Jackson is Uncle Sam doing his thing and whatever. They were trying to spruce it up and shit like that, but that shit was hot garbage.
He was like, hey, turn on that ghetto when he was doing some of
I didn't. I was like, dog. I was like, bro, like, listen, man, this shit is okay for a music video, but for the halftime Super Bowl show, you gotta come in with something hot. Like when
No,
Shakira,
this is okay
it,
for this is okay for his own platform.
oh no, it's great for his platform. It's great for him.
Like if you go to LA
Mm-hmm.
and you do like the show that he did last year at LA,
Yeah,
where he had LeBron and everybody at that
yeah,
motherfucker. That's the catalog to do that shit. That shit was streamed everywhere.
yeah,
That shit was wide known. People knew about it. It happened,
yeah.
right? That's the time for you to push that message.
Oh yeah,
Don't fucking push. Don't fucking put your politics in the fucking. We hate politics,
yeah,
dog. We fucking hate Tyler. We fucking hate Taylor Swift.
yeah,
Now we hate your ass
yeah. Nah,
because you want to put politics into the fucking NFL.
yeah. That was my gripe. Like I'm not. I wasn't even tripping. Like the whole. Listen, have your moment. You know, have your moment with the whole Drake situation. Hey, have your moment. You know, if that's your biggest moment, take it. You know what I mean? At this point, I'm like, you know what? Just take it, little bro. Like, do your thing. Like, I'm just like, I'm about to make like 30. What is he about to make? Somebody say he's gonna make $50 million at that Australia show. I'm like, he's not really worried.
Dog,
Not really worried about it.
shows. Drake been having shows back to back in Australia for the past week.
Yeah, I heard he.
Sold out.
Yeah, I heard he can easily walk out of there with 50 mil. Easily. So I'm like, is he really worried? Like, listen, I get it. And hey, do your thing. But at the same time, like, dog, like, if this is your biggest moment, this is your biggest song, use it. But don't go over there and act like you're not gonna play it or you don't like they're stopping you. Nobody's stopping you. Yeah, like he was like, they're gonna sue me. I'm like, nobody's gonna sue you, dog. They were suing UMG for some bullshit, but dog, they ain't gonna sue you. And if you in your feelings or you just want to make it a little extra thing, then you do your thing. But like you over there acting like you're not gonna play it. That's your biggest song. This is your biggest moment. Use it.
That's when everybody starts. That's when they go, oh shit, okay, time to
Yeah, no. You have never been bigger than this moment right there. That was the tip of the mountain, the top of the spear. That's the biggest you'll ever be known for. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, you had a great weekend. Hey, use everything you can, but don't go out here. And the thing is, when you get political, you start losing people. That's why all these old white people were like, what is he trying to say? You know,
the American flag.
Whoa, I mean, okay. And
hold on, you got black is doing an American flag. What are you trying to say here?
Yeah, like somebody get my nigger dictionary. Hey, but like,
did you see that motherfucker that had the Palestinian flag? Who pulled that shit out and started running around?
Man, dude, like
one of fucking Kendrick Lamar's dancers was fucking compromised. That motherfucker pulled out first of all, you pull out the Palestine flag, which hey, your own political beliefs, right? I love everybody. I'm not against nobody.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to get political.
There was just an incident. You know what I'm saying? In New Orleans.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole pre-show. Right back. Yeah. They did a whole pre-show about it. They did like 3 or 4 pre-shows. There was like 3 or 4 pre-concerts before the Super Bowl even began. They did like 4 concerts. They had the Lady Gaga concert. They had the fucking the New Orleans band, and then they had the other musician, and then they had that one brother singing the national anthem. They had like all these different concerts before the show even started. And
stop changing the fucking national anthem.
Yeah,
God damn.
I'm like, dog, like, okay, like.
Oh, why? Yeah. Like, this is why. I'm telling you, man. Sometimes I'd be embarrassed to be black, man. Yeah. I swear, bro. Why do we do shit like that? Like, why do we do stuff like that? Just keep it the fucking same.
Yeah, man. I'm like, that's how. Where's the Latino? Then all you have to start asking is, where's the Latino? What's called national anthem? Don't
Yeah.
Latinos have one? Then it gets down. Then you get start throwing into the rabbit hole. You're like, oh, okay. Like me, like this. This me. I'm a person that actually thinks for myself. And so when I'm thinking about it, like same thing with Black History Month. I don't give a fuck about Black History Month. Like I'm not gonna like if you really want to keep it real. Like I don't give a fuck about Black History Month. I don't because my entire history is gonna be put down in the shortest month of the year. That's all you get. You know, I'm like, no. Every day should be Black History Month. Every day we should be, figure out something new or what happened in history. Like I shouldn't have to wait till this month to actually celebrate my people or actually be, or for people to acknowledge my people. You know what I mean? That's what all these companies
Yeah.
do. Your fucking white boss starts bringing out the fucking daishiki and fucking kunta kinte. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's only because it's a certain month. I'm like, dog, I'm not trying to mark this shit down. This is real life. I don't like. Why don't we have a white history month? Why don't we have a Mexican history month? It just trickles down to a whole bunch of shit. I'm like, we're not special to anybody else. The
But we do got a
every
Hispanic Heritage
you
Month.
said what?
We do got a Hispanic Heritage Month.
I mean, we just got that motherfucker, but that was quiet. You know when they just threw it in there to make it seem like it was always there? They scooted it in. At first, they gave us a week, and then they're like, they scooted the month in there. And so
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't want one. I don't want one. I'm like, no, my Black history is just American history. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And so I don't want one. And I'm like, I don't I don't need a month for me to feel black. You know what I mean? I'm just like, and I'm only half black. I'm a mixed baby. But still, I'm just like, dog, like I don't want this shit. Like this shit should be already put out in the history books. This should already be put out there.
We're the only country that differentiates by race.
Yeah,
Well, no, I won't say we're the only, but we're like one of few.
yeah,
In Colombia, they don't. Everyone's Colombian.
yeah,
Like no one. They don't differentiate each other by race.
yeah.
Is there classism going on? Yes, there's classism. There's like
Mm.
people may look at you a certain way. We like yeah, but
Yeah, I mean, it's just,
we're the only one. We're the only one pressing that issue. We're the only one pressing the same fucking issue. Oh yeah, America was built off the backs of blacks. We
yeah,
know,
that's history.
nigga. We know.
Yeah.
Like yeah, that's our history.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's
Okay,
that's
cool.
American history. It's not just Black history. This is American history
American
for
history,
everybody.
motherfucker.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's not just like, okay, well, it's like, white bosses are gonna start giving passes and shit to black people fucking on February. Like, hey, it's all right, it's all right, Jerome. It's okay for being 30 minutes late. Just clock in and don't. It's okay. It's okay. You start hugging him.
Okay, Jerome.
I know you needed those extra 30 minutes. I know you did.
It's your day, Jerome. It's your day. Your month.
Yes, Jerome, we love you. But nah, man, I'm just like, I'm not gonna break it down to like a month, motherfucker. Like, no. What about, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like it's kind of like that pity party. It's a pity party. When they throw people a pity party, like, oh, we feel sorry for you, so we're gonna celebrate and make you feel a little good. We feel sorry. I'm like, no, motherfucker. Like that shit, all the shit that happened in the past, it's over with. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
if we're still fucking in those times, or we're still thinking about those times, then we haven't moved on. We haven't, and we're still differentiating, people because of the race and shit like that. I'm like, nah, that's not how it should go. Like I don't know, I don't give a fuck about Black History Month really, because every day should be fucking black, or every month should be fucking Black History, or should be Black History Month. The whole should just be history.
I care about it, but I'm like, yo, don't push.
I care about the movement, but I don't care about the organization. Like when the
Yeah,
way they
don't
organize it.
push the politics on
Yeah.
people. Not like
My bad. Going
don't
back to
push.
the Super Bowl. My bad. We went
Yeah,
right field on that one.
yeah, man. The Super Bowl, man. Like I get it. Uncle Sam, he's telling him, hey, calm down. All right, there you go. Stop being so rowdy. I get it. Like
Hmm.
we all got it. None of us are slow.
Yeah,
Everybody say, "Oh yeah, y'all didn't get the show."
we got it.
No, we got the
It was just
show.
boring.
It was just boring. He didn't play his good shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Money Trees would have
Nigga,
gone crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. If you would have played Money Trees,
if he played money,
oh,
I'm like,
that would have
yo,
been
this is the show.
that shit was man. Like that song is like still to this day is his best song. Like that's his best song, the best song he ever made. You know what I mean? Like that's there. Money
Tyler
Trees
Perry,
is
Tyler,
gonna be his best song. And so
dog, like I wanted to hear like some old school, like bitch don't kill my
this oh
vibe.
yeah. Duh. And then fuck, and then you already have Jay-Z as your homeboy, so shit, have him come out. Oh, that shit would have been crazy. And so I'm just like, dog, you had a bunch of opportunities to make this shit legendary, and you did it. You missed the mark.
And you chose
You missed the mark. And so,
whoever agreed to the catalog, right? Whoever agreed to the catalog. Oh my god, I know it's Jay Z. But whoever agreed to the catalog knew what they were doing.
yeah,
This is look. This is no longer the last administration's. I'm not gonna say their names.
yeah,
This is no longer their era. We're in a different era. It's about business. It's about getting that paper. It's about becoming a better person, a better man, a better American. It's about putting America first. It's not about divide. It's not about politics. We
yeah,
need to unify together right now.
yeah,
Unify the fucking together right now. There's too much shit. There's too much division going on in this country for us to be passing politics at a fucking Super Bowl.
yeah. And so, I mean, with that, I'm just like, dog, like he missed the mark, and the performance wasn't bad. That's not what I'm saying. Wasn't bad. Now, but as far as like Super Bowl performances go, though, that shit was boring. And so, like, you can even like go back and don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Go back and watch the video. Listen to the performance. Listen to the audience, the crowd. Nobody,
Echo, like
nobody cheered.
You hear an echo. You hear an echo. It's because people are not
Yeah,
singing along.
yeah,
When you're in a stadium and you're fucking singing your heart out,
yeah,
the artist is singing their heart out and everything. There's no echo because usually the crowd is singing along
yeah.
and they're rocking to it. He had probably a few people.
Yeah, there was only a couple people. Like you can hear, like right when they teased the "Not Like Us," everybody's like, "Oh my gosh!" Or when Samuel Jackson came out,
That
that's a
song.
song. And or when all the stars came on, that was like the only highlights of the Super Bowl. Like that's it. When he played "Not Like Us,"
Now there was some symbolism though
yeah.
about XXXTentacion, about how Drake basically was kind of saying like Drake killed X.
I mean, whatever happened in that situation, which I don't know, whatever happened in that situation, because remember, he was by himself with no security. Out of all days where he's about to make a big purchase of over $50,000, you think he had security with him. I think he got caught lacking. He had all his chains out. Niggas were like, "Oh look, it's triple X. It's X." And this is what I think. Like I think he was just by himself, thinking he can be by himself when nah, he should have been by himself that day. Especially you pull up in a Lamborghini and you're buying. What was he buying again? Like something. It was like something a big purchase. It was like a $50,000 purchase. I just can't remember what it was, but it was like if you're gonna make a big purchase and you roll up in Lamborghini, I would roll up with security. Like if you're getting that big, like he was getting that big at that time, he was big. Should have came in, but anyways, whatever symbolism they had or whatever, because I've been hearing stuff about such like his brother was like his brother was is saying was insinuating that Drake had something to do with his brother. Whatever the fuck it was, listen, you can do that at your own show at your own time with your own people, record at your own concert, etc., etc. And do your own thing. If you want to be artistic, if you want to send messages, that's cool. Now, if you want to do it as a statement, fine. But dog, make it make sense. That shit was boring.
Yeah.
That shit was
game
boring.
over. The whole game over. And Serena Williams.
And
sit your long leg. Sit your long leg, skinny leg ass down.
That nigga had two of you on their knees sucking caviar off his ball sack. He don't need you. And he's like, and then not to mention he can get younger versions that look just like you. And so you already married, 40, your nose is big. Like I don't know what the fuck happened to her nose, but that shit grew 3 times since last year.
Yeah,
I'm like, gosh, damn.
Yeah, like motherfucker.
But shit, but nah, I'm just saying, like, dog.
She's married. She out here.
Yeah, and I'm like, ain't you married? Like, why are you out here still trying to restart some shit? I'm like, motherfucker, yo ass, ain't nobody care about your old ass. I'm like, dog, you old.
And then she did that at the Grammys too.
Yeah,
she did at the Grammys. Let it go.
Like, let it go, bitch. You don't give a fuck about it. Like, this is when people think they're too big. This is exactly, and this is the same thing with Kendrick. He's like, oh, they're gonna sue me. I can't say it. Like, nigga, you gonna say it? Shut the fuck up. You gonna fucking sing that shit? He acted like it. Yeah, nobody's suing you. And this is the thing. People were trying to paint the narrative that Drake was the victim. He's like, he's crying in his mansion. I'm like, dog, he makes more money than all them niggas on the stage combined. Motherfucker, he's about to make all them niggas.
Yeah, all the motherfuckers.
Dude, Kendrick is struggling to sell tickets right now for the SZA and Kendrick tour. He's struggling to sell tickets right now. At this height. So I'm like, dog, listen, just focus on it. Use whatever moment you can use and then move on. Because at the same time, you are proving a point that your biggest moment is when you're talking shit about other people. And the thing is, and if this is going to be a big grand finale tour and you still need people to come on now. Drake can go on tour right now, no openers, nothing, just straight up come in and destroy. And it's like that. And the thing is, and people are also talking about like Drake would have had a better concert than this. And I'm like, oh yeah, you would have had a better halftime show, and it would have been way better.
There's so many hits, like you just don't like you. They would have to time him like, yo, like which hits do you want to play? They would have to be like, They didn't come to Kendrick like, hey Kendrick, we just want to limit how many songs you could. No, motherfucker, hey Kendrick, what catalog do you have?
Yeah.
Okay, approved.
Yeah. Nah, they went like for Kendrick. I'm like, hey, play all his biggest fucking hits. Play everything that's big. Like All the Stars, that was the one song on there. All the Stars and Not Like Us, and I guess Squabble Up. Those songs were actually supposed to be there.
Squabble Up was good, but turning TV off after Not Like Us, I was like, bro,
yeah,
you did that on purpose.
Yeah, he did. Turn his TV off. Yeah, like, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. But
like, why are you making it about Drake? Like, the crowd wasn't responding to you until you did Not Like Us. Like, and then you make it about Drake, and then you do all these things, and you do the game over. Like it's the end of Drake's career.
Yeah, motherfucker, he's about to do the FIFA World Cup next year, which is 7 times more bigger than the Super Bowl. 7 times more bigger. More people are watching and everything. Dog, he don't need the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl needed him. And so, and that's the thing. They're like, oh, Drake is out here crying. He's not crying. He's in Australia having the time of his fucking life.
People are mad that they're being honest about Kendrick's performance and they're saying it's mid.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that because that's what happens when you the top dog and the fans can't take it.
Yeah.
This is what happens. Like Drake gets slandered every fucking move he makes.
Every move.
He posts a photo. They slandering this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes with the territory. Kendrick Lamar had the opportunity to just have a decent performance, and he chose to be political.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like I know a lot of y'all are very, political. Y'all worship Black Messiah, whatever. Y'all do all these things to where, oh yeah, we got to put the black people first and all that. I'm not like that. The normal American is not like that.
Yeah.
That is only a culture thing, and that culture thing is going away.
Even that culture thing, I tell people right now, like they didn't give two fucks about that performance because I tell them like I was like, okay, what was the first song? And right when I said that, I was like, they not like us, right?
Yeah.
They not like us. Hey, get the fuck away from me. I'm like, all right, well, hey, shut the fuck up. Like,
SZA, right?
Yeah, all the stars. I'm just like, dog, like, you motherfuckers don't truly, and that's the fucked up part about this whole thing. This is the part about this whole thing that just, it don't sit right with me either, because they're using Kendrick, because Kendrick doesn't even have it. The replay value on Kendrick is very poor. It's very poor. I'm not saying and that doesn't mean he's a bad artist. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he does not have replay value. People don't care about that song. Once they listen to that song, they're like, oh, okay. And they move on. Yeah, and that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Those songs were hot for like a good month, and then people forgot about them. And then they had to be reminded coming back to the Super Bowl, and they're like, oh yeah, that's that song from that one album. Oh yeah. And that was it. I was like, oh, okay. and
I'm telling you, if I can hear through my TV echoes inside the crowd, it was not a good performance.
It wasn't. It just wasn't. It was just SZA kept it afloat. SZA and Sam Jackson kept it afloat. I get what they were trying to do. Serena didn't need to be there. Serena didn't need to be there.
I'm Serena's husband.
I'm looking at you fine. I'm like, bitch, why are you still fucking with that man? That's probably why she married a white dude too. She's like,
bitch, you need your ass to be.
Nah, that's probably why she married a white dude too. Because if it was a black dude, he'd have been like, bitch, what the fuck you doing over there? Get your ass in here. What the hell you doing? We was in the skybox talking. Now you down there. Fuck it.
Hey, fuck you crip walking for?
He's like, well, I gotta show out against Drake. I can't stand that nigga. He's like,
I was like, bitch, do you think that nigga watching right now?
It's like shit.
You think?
I don't know. I mean, and also on that too. Do you think Drake was watching?
Fuck no. He was doing a concert at the same time. He literally told the crowd, I got enemies, not a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to pay. You know what I'm saying? He was doing like a fucking concert at the same time of the Super Bowl. He didn't watch the whole Super Bowl.
Okay, I mean, and that's fine, because people are like, oh, Drake's watching this. Drake is hurting from this. I'm like, and the narrative is Drake is a victim, and I'm like, listen, if you destroy my career fully to a point where I can never make any music again, where I'm just done and I'm out and it's over, then okay, I can agree that it's over. But dog, he's about to drop another album, and it's probably gonna outsell GNX. It's probably gonna outsell GNX, unfortunately. And so, and the thing is, I actually like that album. Gen X was a pretty decent album. It was
Pretty
pretty
decent.
decent, but still,
Does it have replay value? No, it
for
doesn't.
like a couple songs, but features that are featured with other people. But yeah, no, I mean, like with Kendrick, man, he just does not. He does not have that it factor. He's the person that he has a talent for lyricism. He's in the right place at the right time, and he knows how to surround himself with people that are either talented or more or less in the realms of talent. Like he surrounds himself with Taylor Swift, Maroon 5, all these big people. He knows how to surround himself and keep himself relevant. But the only way he can stay relevant is through controversy. And the way to stay relevant through controversy is always be controversial and shit like that. And that's fine. Listen, if you want to do that, that's cool. But if you're going to be controversial with it, be controversial and make it the biggest show out there. Why the fuck you, like, this is my thing. Why were you teasing and why were you trying to misdirect? Just give the people what they want. You know what I mean? Just play it. Play the song. You could have just played that song and it would have been over. And that would have been your best performance. Like, if you would have just played Not Like Us through the whole fucking show, that would have been fine. People would have been okay with that. And so, like, no, I'm trying to put my words together. My bad. I'm getting out the hospital, so I'm still getting into it. But still, like, the show is boring. And a lot of people are trying to defend it because they still want to punch that narrative that Drake is a trash. You know, they still want to punch that Drake narrative. And I'm like, dog, it's okay. Both can be true. Both can be true. Okay? Because they feel like if they let off steam on Kendrick, that means it stops the whole beef. And people want the controversy. They want the bullshit. And so this is why people feel this shit, because they love controversy. So they're like, okay, he's like, nah, that nigga Drake, he's crying, he's dead, that nigga's dead. But overall, that nigga, he's still doing music. He's doing better shit. And then you guys are watching him because you want the narrative to be true. You guys are so mad and you guys are so fed up with Drake. And I get it. You guys don't like Drake. A lot of people don't. Join the club. You know, join the club of motherfuckers out there that don't like Drake. There's a lot of people out there. However, don't be delusional either, nigga. That show was hot garbage. Hot garbage. Versus all the other performances that came before, Rihanna, all these other shows, that show was dog water. That show was hot dog water in a dog bowl. It was nasty. Nobody gave a fuck about it. And that's just what it is. If your feelings are hurt, yeah, man. Okay, cool. Go rewatch it. Listen to the audience. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck. They're like, okay, all right, you did all that artsy shit, and nobody even gave you a whistle. Nobody even gave you a whistle or a clap. They're just like, oh, okay. Oh.
Sent the message.
Okay, but I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you sent a strong message. Dog, I bet you if they would have televised Drake's performance versus Kendrick's performance, Drake would have been out the water. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I saw clips of his concert. That shit was crazy. Drake is turning up in Australia right now. Yeah. Australia's going crazy. Now, if Drake, I'm telling you, if Drake would have had the fucking Super Bowl, it would have been 10 times better. Because you don't have shit in your catalog, dog. You just don't. You don't have enough.
Or we could at least have Lil Wayne.
Now, Lil Wayne, that's a different story. If we brought Lil Wayne on, oh yeah, Lil Wayne would have killed it. Lil Wayne would have killed it, and then fucking bring all the fucking like all his fucking phases, Cash Money, Young Money, fucking Tunchi for a minute. I mean, just bring out, and you have all his phases. You know, Lil Wayne has a catalog that you can actually rock with. Now, fucking
That's what I said. Jay Z, dog, you need to be
yeah,
fired.
man, that shit right there. And this is the shit I was talking about. I wasn't saying it from a hater perspective because the shit was gonna flop. I was saying this from a realistic perspective. Realistic. No hate, no Drake and Kendrick beef or nothing. Not talking about none of that. I'm just talking about pure performance and entertainment. I was not entertained. It was bored. Me and my mom watched it, and we're watching this shit. We're looking at each other like, like what the fuck is this? But yeah, no, I mean, shit was boring. Doesn't take away from the fact that he may not like us and at his biggest song and biggest moment. Doesn't take away from that. He just had a
Yeah, it don't take.
doesn't take away from that. But two things can be true. That shit was boring, and that's just what it is. I understand the message he was trying to say. The shit was boring, plain and simple. I mean, I don't want to go too deep in. I don't want to go too far, but yeah, shit was boring. And so I mean,
Yes, Serena, sit your ass down. Scissor, sit your ass
Serena,
down.
let it go. God damn,
And
let that shit go. Ain't nobody want your old ass now. Your old big back, looking like a runner.
no, she ain't got a kitty now. Shit.
I don't know. I'm just saying, she has broad ass shoulders. Shit, even when she was skinny, that motherfucker had a man's body.
Nah,
Big back.
she slimmed down. She was crip walking. I was like, who the fuck is that? I was like,
Yeah.
I remember being buff, like buff.
Nah, she was buff and bulky. Like she she kind of looked like me. But I'm just kidding. But yeah, nah, she was like, yeah, nah, she fat. I remember she was fat as. I don't know. I think from that pregnancy messed her up, and her nose just grew. It just like widened out from like the first moment. And I think I don't know if she's taking something for the nose or something, but that shit just widened out after she had that kid. Widened out. But yeah, man, like go be with your family. God damn. Nobody cares about it. Like you dated Drake at one point. Didn't work out. Move on.
Move on.
Yeah, but yeah, what's it called? Let's see. Trying to think. Anything else on it? No. But yeah, overall, I mean, the show was mid. I don't know what you want me to say. It was mid. I know you guys are gonna type your fingers. I'm probably gonna put the worst the worst Super Bowl performance ever. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get you on the thumbnail. But yeah, man. Like I said,
It wasn't the worst ever. It was just like in the past few, the past few years. I was like, yeah.
I don't know. I say it was the worst. It's the worst Super Bowl performance overall compared to at least okay in the last decade. I say it's one of the worst performances
Okay,
in the last decade at least.
I get down with that.
One of the worst performances, and I'm like,
Yeah, I might do like how you let the Migos outdo you.
yeah, Migos were at the Super Bowl.
Migos did the Super Bowl in Houston. Remember that when Tom Brady won?
Oh shit!
Atlanta.
Okay, well, honestly, I can't even remember that fucking game. But yeah, I mean there you have it, folks. Shit was boring. Yeah, but either way, thank you to everybody that wished me well and showed me love while I was out. You know, I was out for a minute in the hospital. I'm in a transitional phase to take care of myself. So thank you to everybody that made all the great wishes. We're gonna slowly come back since I'm slowly coming back. But I should in the next week or so we should be fully operational and back and running, doing what we love. But let us adjust to this week, all right? Once we adjust and come back, we'll come back stronger than ever. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Much love. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. You got anything to say about this, partner?
No. Yeah, thank you guys, man. We back though. We back.
Yep. Just give us a week to get back in it fully, and then we'll get this train rolling. All right. But anyways, much love, and remember, just one thing and one thing only. Peace out.
That's too easy. It's too easy. Too easy, man. It's too easy. It's too easy.
I'm standing on business, nigga. What's good?
Fully loaded, just like your mom on New Year's Eve. But let's get this shit going.
You like that, don't you? You like it, don't you? He's over there he's hitting me from the back. You like it, don't you? Huh? American. I kill American. The fourth thing goes on 1 inch is this big. Well, this is 1 inch. This is 1 feet. 1 foot, like 1 yard, right here. 1 inch. 1 yard. This is 1 inch.
What kind of inch is that?
1 yard.
Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, there's one thing and one thing only.
It's too easy.